Hi, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Phelps. What's your name?
My name's Briley McDonald. It's nice to meet you, Dr. Phelps.
What brings you in today, Briley?
I've been having some hallucinations, delusions, and I've been twitching really bad.
When,
Also,
I'm so sorry, but when did this start?
it started almost a year ago. I got into a car wreck. I think that's what has been causing all my issues.
Okay, if you don't mind me asking, what happened in the car wreck?
Well, it was just me in the car. I was driving home after work one day, and I was coming up at an intersection, and a semi-truck slammed into the side of my car. And I had to go to the hospital. They said that it almost killed me.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that. Was it just you in the car, or was there anybody else?
It was just me.
Okay, well, at least it was just you and no one else was harmed in the accident. So, ever since that happened, what has your daily life been like?
Well, it's been a lot harder. I've been dealing with a lot more negative emotions. I've lost a lot of interest in everything. I pretty much just go to work now, and I'll come home and see my kids after they get home from school and from daycare.
So, are you married?
No, not anymore. Me and my
Okay.
husband got a divorce uh, about 3 years ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. So, is it just you and your children in your household?
Yes, me and my 5 kids. Their names are John, Jasmine, Jebediah, Justin, and James. They're actually all really sweet. I can show you a picture of them if you want me to. They're really cute.
Oh, thank you. They sound lovely. How has your relationship with them been since your car accident?
I haven't had as much time for them since I was in therapy for a while, and then I've been working a lot more hours to make up, because my husband he's such a deadbeat. He hasn't been paying the child support, so I've been doing a lot of this on my own.
I'm so sorry. That must cause an immense amount of stress on yourself.
It really is.
Is there any way that you cope with any of these feelings that you currently do or have tried in the past? Anything like art or
I do a little bit of painting sometimes. I paint how I'm feeling. It's
oh,
usually dark.
oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I saw.
Sometimes I also just paint what I see.
What do you mean? What do you see?
You know, just like what you see. Sometimes they're not really there. They told me that I have hallucinations. Sometimes I see my car accident again. I'll be just sitting in the living room and I see a semi coming at me.
Oh,
I paint my kids a lot. Sometimes I'll see a clown. I paint him a lot.
well, I'm glad that you still have one hobby that gives you a lot of relief. And I'm so sorry that these hallucinations are affecting you so negatively and so frequently in your life. When did you first have your first hallucination?
I would say it started right about the time that I had my car accident. I didn't notice anything like it before I had it, but after I was out of the hospital, I started coming home and I was just like so confused. I didn't know what was going on because I had never experienced anything like it before.
Mm-hmm. How do these feelings, like, I know not everyone sees what you see. How does that make you feel?
Uh, to be honest, it makes me feel like I'm going a little bit crazy. I guess that's the right word to use, because I'll see one of my kids sitting next to me, and then I'll be talking to him, and then I'll look around again, and they're not really there, and I'm just like, what just happened? I don't know.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And whenever I see the semi sometimes, I'll see it driving towards me on the road again, or I'll see it just driving towards my house. It makes me feel really scared. I feel like I'm reliving the day that I got hit.
Mm-hmm. Does it cause you any panic or anxiety attacks?
It makes me really nervous, and sometimes I cry.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. How frequent are these hallucinations?
I hear voices pretty much all the time. I'll hear just
Mm-hmm.
random whispering, or sometimes I'll hear my kids talking to me when they're not really there. I hear that pretty much all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The visual ones, sometimes it'll just be something in the corner of my eye I don't even notice. But sometimes, I'd say like every hour or so, I see something like big that's noticeable.
Oh, that is very frequent. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's rough.
That is very tragic to hear. I'm so sorry. I empathize with you and your feelings. I understand that this can be a very troubling time, and I commend you for coming in and seeking help.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
I was wondering if we could backtrack a little bit. I was wondering if your family had any history of mental illness.
Yeah, my family is actually really great. I don't really talk to him a lot anymore. I talk to my mom sometimes. I don't really know my dad. Oh, my family history. Well, my mom always used to say that her grandmother, so my great great grandmother, had schizophrenia. I don't remember when she got it. I never met her. I don't know too much about her. I don't think that she's a very pleasant woman to be around, based on what I've heard.
Yeah. So I was wondering, I was looking through your paper and I saw that you had attended multiple therapy attempts. I saw that you tried to do speech therapy, and is this individual therapy?
Yeah, I went to both. I started my speech therapy a little bit less than a month after my car accident, and the individual therapy a couple months after. But they really didn't help me at all. I didn't see any differences. I really hated the doctors that I saw. They were not nice.
Why were they not nice?
They were just so rude. Like, I would try to tell them what was happening, and they never listened to me. They didn't care about me. They didn't want anything good for me to happen. They wanted me to suffer.
Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that you had such a bad experience with these professionals. Well,
yeah, like a lot of professionals are like that, though. I don't know too many good ones.
I understand that. I saw that one of your prior physicians had prescribed that you were to take, was it Zoloft?
Yeah, I was on Zoloft. It was earlier this year. I took it for a couple weeks, but it didn't help either, so I stopped taking it.
Did you stop taking it abruptly, or did you gradually wean off of it?
No, one day I just woke up and I didn't want to take it anymore. It didn't help me.
Okay, I understand that. Did you talk to your doctor about it not helping?
No, I'm not talking to that quack again.
I understand that, especially with your prior experiences with him. I'm glad that you came in today and you built up enough courage to come in and talk about your experiences and seek help.
Yeah, it's always hard to.
And I hope we can continue this in a future appointment.
I guess that we can. I don't know if I still really feel like therapy helps me, but I know I want to get better, but it just never helps.
I understand.